Good morning, afternoon, evening, YouTube, whenever you are watching this video. So it's been upper today. I've just trained upper, so my left trap is a little bit pissed off with me, but that's to be expected when I've just pressed. So I hopped on the new incline press machine. I say incline, actually it's a sick machine because you can like literally have it like straight, and then you can like adjust the settings so it becomes more of an incline. I have it on like a high incline, so I'll do like more of a mid incline Smith on a Wednesday. I'll do like a vertical press on a Tuesday, and then today's the day where I'm just like a high incline. So first week in months where I've actually been able to press 3 times a week. And I actually trained at full volume today as well. I did all sets that are programmed into my upper 2 session, which was really nice. So I am going to talk you through that session just in a little bit. But yeah, I've also done some posing post session. I actually found that my posing suit was in my gym bag, and I've like kind of put it in with, so I always have my heels, but I think I'd ended up recently putting my posing suit in that blue bag. So I thought, oh right, well while the posing suit's there, I'll stick it on. So I'll put a couple of shots up here, but this is me pretty much now pushing my heaviest. I've like kind of capped over the 150 mark recently in the last couple of days, and I feel like, yeah, my plans are trying to find my square bar, and try not to panic that I can't find it. Where's my square bar? But yeah, I feel like thank God. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna probably start dieting next Monday. So next Sunday is Leeds Pride, so I'll be real, like I'm probably gonna full send, well I'm not probably going to, I am gonna full send that. It's not like a food based event, but it's like a kind of get mashed based event, and it's really fun. So I'm gonna do that because it's fun, not gonna lie. And then so I'm gonna spend the rest of next week just kind of at my usual like 2,700 calories, just cracking on, just setting myself up. And then I'm probably going to look to come, maybe even the Tuesday, because Monday I'll probably be pretty hungover, to be honest with you. I'll start the Tuesday and I'll full send it for like 3 weeks. I'll probably look to drop my calories, maybe even down to like 2,000 straight off the bat. Introduce some cleaning and just start doing cardio like most mornings, because I want to pull back a fair bit, and I only have 3 weeks to do that. That's the thing. I'm going to have a little maintenance block. Basically, I've kind of agreed to some surgery on the 23rd of August. So that's like in about 5 weeks time. So if I start a diet in about 10 days, I can then diet for like 3 weeks, have the surgery. That'll be 2 weeks of like not getting my, like the wound or anything, like the bandages, like not getting that wet. So I won't be able to do any cardio or anything like that. So I'll probably just sit at maintenance, not train for a couple of weeks, and just like recover from that. And then I'll go back in the gym, send it for another 3 weeks. It'll be like a 6-week total diet, which was always the plan, but just a little maintenance block in the middle. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do anyway at the moment. Not the best, like in terms of, obviously it'd be nice if I could just do a 6-week straight diet, but I also, obviously looking at my body composition today, the fact that I'm pushing towards my heaviest, the fact that, to be honest, it's my birthday at the end of September and I want to look good for it. Sorry, but we all have lives outside of bodybuilding. The fact that if I leave it any later to diet, I'm going to be not allowing myself enough time to then have like a good stint of pushing up for like a pre-prep phase, because I do still want to start my prep in like January, just because that's when I want my season to sort of be like in the summer essentially. But I do need to diet and bring off some of this weight before then going into a prep, and just have like a really good reverse out of this diet and back up to like a good block of push in before prep. So that's my plan at the moment. Plans do change because of this surgery that I've decided to have. It means that, yeah, things have changed a little bit. Timeline's been pushed forward, but looking at my body just now and things like that, you know, I've got the chub going on, keeping it real and all that. And yeah, I'm more than happy to pull back a little bit, to be honest, pretty soon, because I'm not food focused at the moment at all. And I haven't been for a long time. Like I just get the food in, and I struggle it in most of the time. I'm using like pasta and cereals and stuff, and I can easily swap to like potatoes and get used to having more oats again for a few weeks, and just, like I said, send it with like the cardio and stuff like that. So that is looking like what it's going to be my plan, to be honest, for the next few weeks. So I've got 10 days left of this. I've got a full week next week to just kind of wrap up this phase, enjoy Pride, and then crack on and just push myself, basically, which is going to be fun. So yeah, that's where we're at. I will take you into the upper session now and show you what the full volume session looks like, and just give you a few cues and pointers as well if I can, because it was a very good session. Okay, so my upper 2 sessions on Friday start with upper back pull down. Pretty staple movement. It just really involves the fact that you're hinging back a little bit more at your hips. So you're leaning that bit further back to target more of your upper back musculature, as opposed to sort of staying upright and trying to go deeper into your lats, which, to be honest, I'd have a different attachment if I wanted to do that. I think when you are using like a pull down bar like this, it's not even the best for your lats in terms of range of motion. So that's all I'm thinking about. And then as well at the end, just thinking about, as you can see, I'm struggling to get the bar down to my chest. That doesn't mean stop the set. That just means take a few partials. You're still activating a lot of your back, as you can see from mine. So you might as well take a few partials. I think too many people probably think, either or, either do a full rep or stop, or do some really poor reps with poor form. And it's like, you don't need to do poor form, just need to kind of, let those partials happen. So you're not breaking form as such, you're just not performing a full rep, but you're still getting plenty of stimulus for your back muscles. And then we do go into a more lat-based pull down. So I like this machine at House of Gains. It's a newer one that they've got in the last month or two. So the Cybex pull down, this is nice when you're holding those neutral grip handles in the middle. Obviously, as you can see, it means that I can get my elbows down to my sides and actually get into my lats a lot more. So this is exercise 2. So I've had an upper back pull down for the exercise 1, and I've had a lat based pull down for exercise 2, which is really great. So that's the back stuff boxed off, and then we're going into the shoulder stuff next. So shoulder press wise, I did need a new incline press to just appear at House of Gains, because I've started training there now that I can drive, and they've got one, which is excellent. So I tried this for the first time, somehow managed to load 100 kilos onto it, so pressed 100 kilos for 8 reps, which I was pretty gassed with, to be fair. Really enjoyed this machine, and just generally felt mint pressing again, and just it all going well. The rest of the session is pretty much accessory work, crucifix laterals, arms, etc. But these are the kind of main staples of the session, and it was a mint session, to be fair. Hi YouTube, hope we are good. So happy new week. It's Monday now, so it's the 15th of July, a couple of days in the future. Just trained legs at Ultraflex North Leeds. It's worth the drive for me, the half-hour drive. I just like this lower one session that I have on a Monday is pendulum and leg press day, and just knowing that I'm going to be on the Atlantis pendulum and then on Dorian Yates's leg press, because that gym has a whole room full of kit that Dorian Yates used to use in Temple Gym in Birmingham, and like basically Ultraflex in North Leeds, like they've got like a Dorian Yates room, and it's all like kit from Temple Gym, so it's like what Dorian used to train on. So it's like that leg press Dorian Yates used to train on it. So it's a pretty cool leg press. It's the Cybex, and I get on really, really well with it, unlike literally every single other leg press in that gym and most gyms, where I just cannot get the depth. Like my legs are just not long enough. Even on like the bottom end of the platform, I just cannot get enough knee flexion in the movement before it bottoms out. So with the Cybex, I actually can, which is such a satisfying feeling. One working set on pendulum, one working set on leg press. Absolutely just go to town. So I'm on my 3.5 plates on the Atlantis pendulum, which, to be honest, I see guys doing less than that. So it's a strong movement for me, and I'm really happy to sort of be progressing that. I have done 3.75 in the past, but I'm going to get back up there, and I'm going to get to 4 plates. That's my goal. So I boxed off 3.5 plates for 8 reps today. And then the Dorian Yates leg press, 5 plates aside on that. When you're actually doing like full proper depth, like I say, folding yourself in half, taking your time on the reps as well, not just rushing through. I see so many people whacking loads of plates on the leg press with just like shocking execution. And yeah, you're still going to grow, but good luck not getting injured, / you could just not waste your time loading loads of plates on and actually just load less and get more out of a lighter load. So that's the way I play it with legs nowadays anyway. After many a injury over the years, like I'm more than happy to play it safe and actually do it properly. So yeah, it was generally a really good session. I'm absolutely feeling battered now. I've got a setup to do this afternoon. I've got a couple of new programs to write for clients who have come to the end of diets and they're starting like a new phase. I think that's about it actually, but it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's 4:30 now. I'm going to eat my post-workout. And I do feel more solidified now in my decision to start dieting next week, especially after discussing it with a lass in my gym. Lucy, if you're watching this, thanks for the chat. And thanks also for the chat about our potential show plans next year, potential going abroad next year, going together. And it's exciting, man, because I know that my goals next year are going to be a competitive PCA show, which, looking at the PCA show yesterday, which was it was in Coventry. I can't remember the name of the show as such. Whatever was on the 14th of July, for reference, if anyone gives a shit and wants to look. That show, 5 girls per class, toned figure and athletic figure. So for me, like, I'm obviously not going to be toned figure. I'll be looking to do athletic. And having that lineup yesterday of like 5 decent girls, the winner was very good. And just like in previous shows, there's been like 2 or 3 girls in the classes. And for me, like I've said previously, like, I just don't like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no such thing as a top 3 in those classes because they're like the only 3. Or, you know, I want to be doing well. Well, I want to be winning in a decent class. So it was nice to sort of see what I believe to be the case, which was that the shows are going to get busier now. This is like the second half of the season and people like in mid-July start doing shows, and the people that are kind of waiting to start their preps in January are doing shows now. So that's where I want to be next year, on a decent PCA stage with a decent lineup of a decent amount of girls as well, not just like 2 or 3 that I've seen a lot in the shows this year. And yeah, so that'll be what I'll be doing, basically getting on stage this time next year. And then after that will be like a 2 bros, just a regional, because you've got to do a regional. And then it would be cool to go abroad. Like, obviously I'll be doing a pro qualifier next year as well, because I'd like to hope that, not that I'm expecting to turn pro, but I'd like to think that I'd be of a standard where I won't look out of place in a pro qualifier lineup. That's what I've been working on this entire off season. So yeah, I'll be looking to do that. So at least 3 shows. And if I could do one abroad, that would be pretty sick, rather than just like staying in the UK, because everyone knows that like the Brave at Leisure Centre 2 bros shows are not fun. I won't go into any more details because if you know, you know. So yeah, maybe going abroad. Pretty cool. Pretty good chat the other day in the gym. And yeah, so I'm solidifying in my decision to start dieting next week. So using up all the cereal, I'm not buying any more golden nuggets. I've run out of golden nuggets. I'm using up my Weetabix. Oh, you can't really see them. There you go. I'm using up my Weetabix. I've got Cookie Crisp to go through as well. So I've worked out how much Cookie Crisp I can have with 5 Weetabix to equal 85 grams of carbs. And then I always have it with my 100 grams of grapes. If you've been following along, you know my post-workout meal. It's essentially 85 grams worth of carbs from cereal, and then another 15 grams from grapes, which is like 100 grams of grapes. And that gives me like an 100 gram carb meal post-workout. So yeah, 6 session at Ultraflex. It's nice to get there on a Monday for that session, because like I said, I just love the kit that I can use there. It's like the Prime leg extension as well, which I'm enjoying. And the Life Fitness hamstring curl, which is particularly nice there. I mean, they do have the Life Fitness at House of Gains as well, but I don't know, I just lock in that bit more in the one at Ultraflex. So yeah, although House of Gains is getting a load of new leg kits soon, which I'm excited for as well. So always leveling up there, but no, I'm just vibing Ultraflex at the moment for my lower one. So yeah, might as well get a membership at this rate, because it's £10 per day pass, 40 quid a month, but we'll see how it goes, because it depends on timing. Like, I feel like it's 4:30 now. I've got like a fair bit of work to do, but I'll get it done by the end of the day. Whereas some Mondays, like, I won't be as free. Like, I might have consultation calls booked in and that kind of thing. It really depends on the week. So I wouldn't want to commit to, I'm definitely going to train at Ultraflex every Monday. And then lo and behold, I go like 2 weeks without training there, and then I'm wasting my money, because Ultraflex memberships are not cheap. And I've already got 2 memberships. I've already got Altered Image and House of Gains, so I'm already paying out for 2 gym memberships. So do I really need to be paying out for 3? Probably not. And I don't train at Altered Image anymore, but I do my cardio there all the time. And from next week, I'll be doing a lot more cardio with this diet. So and bring it on. The membership there is only $24.50, so it's like, for cardio, it makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this now and get on with my work, and I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so that is it for this video, to be honest with you. I think I've updated you enough. So I've got a week left now until I do start dieting, which is actually going to be the pre-prep diet now. So going to see how it goes. 3 weeks on, 2 weeks off for recovery, 3 weeks on, back into growing for October, November, December, most of January as well, to be honest, because I won't be starting prep till, you know, like the later end of January, and then looking to compete this time next year. So that would be, you know, February, March, April, May, June. That would be those full 20 weeks of those 5 months in a prep, which should be all I need. So yeah, be starting really at the end of January. So actually I've got quite a decent amount of time growing there again before going into prep. So I should be fine to go ahead with the plan that I am planning. The plan that I'm planning, yeah, I'm definitely ready to diet now anyway. So yeah, from next week it's going to be less cereal and just more potatoes essentially, and just kind of just ease into that deficit from just changing food sources straight away, see how we get on and go from there. But that's everything for now. Hope you enjoyed this little update. Hope you gained something from, you know, me covering off my training and stuff like that. Obviously any content that you do want to see, please do let me know and I will cover it. Apart from that, please like the video if you got this far, subscribe if you're not already, and until next time, ciao for now.